Johnny's
Xirtus.
kind of new to the Tartarian world. What a
So,
perfect person to go over that is like Andreas to enlighten Johnny.
so you see all across the Eastern Bloc, hundreds of cities completely decimated and replaced. It goes back further, right? I think you go to 1812 and you start to see 1812 to 1860, a number of cities start to be destroyed and replaced across America and across Europe. Moscow burnt down, series of explosions, earthquakes, the year without a summer. That all happens before the world wars. So the world wars seem like a final cleanup in some respect because at that point, all of the places that have been considering themselves Tartar are under the control of the Turkish. Eventually, the Caliphate's under the control of the Reich, and they're under the control of the Vatican. And then the Vatican switches hands from the Germans to the Americans. And that seems to happen between World War One and World War Two. That seems to be the keys to the whole thing. Is we can look at the different names, like you said earlier about the Vincha, but there's also like different catalytic peoples dependent on their linguistic patterns. So what they refer to them as changes based on their chronology. Anatoly Fomenko comes up, right? The city that all of the timeline is completely shifted. And who is most likely to have shifted the timeline? The Catholic Church. So if the Vatican have control over the Tartar lands and are controlling the war effort, that explains a lot about World War One and World War Two. It might more be the complete erasure of the historical records.